the Frank DeLano Show, where we break down the stories that shape sports across generations. Today, we're diving headfirst into the world of controversy. These are the moments that had fans questioning everything, moments that were talked about as much off the field as on it. Whether it's shady deals, shocking incidents, or scandals that changed the course of sports forever, today's episode has it all. So let's not waste any time. This is our list of the top 10 biggest controversies in sports history. Buckle up. Let's get started. Number 10, the 2002 NBA Western Conference Finals, Kings vs. Lakers. In the history of the NBA, few games have been as scrutinized as Game 6 of the 2002 Western Conference Finals. The Sacramento Kings, led by Chris Webber, Mike Bibby, and Peja Stojakovic, were on the verge of unseating the Lakers dynasty. With a 3-2 series lead, the Kings looked poised to knock out the defending champs. But Game 6 developed into one of the most controversial officiating performances ever seen. The Lakers shot a staggering 27 free throws in the fourth quarter alone, with numerous questionable calls going their way. Phantom fouls, missed travels, and other baffling moments seemed to pile up, leaving the Kings and their fans in disbelief. The Lakers ultimately won Game 6 and the series, going on to secure their third straight NBA title. The controversy didn't end there. Years later, NBA referee Tim Donaghy claimed that the league wanted the series extended for better ratings. Though the league denied the accusations, the damage to the NBA's credibility was done. For Sacramento, the pain lingers, as the Kings have yet to return to that level of contention. Game 6 remains a rallying cry for critics of league officiating to this day. Number 9, Tanya Harding and Nancy Kerrigan's attack, 1994. The world of figure skating has never seen anything like the drama that unfolded in 1994. Nancy Kerrigan, America's sweetheart on ice, was attacked after a practice session, her knee smashed by an assailant wielding a baton. The shocking twist? The attack was orchestrated by the ex husband of her rival, Tanya Harding, with the goal of eliminating Kerrigan from competition. The aftermath was a media frenzy. Harding initially denied involvement, but evidence revealed she had knowledge of the plot. While Kerrigan recovered in time to win a silver medal at the Lillehammer Olympics, Harding was banned from competitive figure skating for life. The incident raised questions about the lengths athletes and those around them will go to for victory. It also turned the Olympics into must watch television for all the wrong reasons. To this day, the saga is a chilling reminder of how ambition, rivalry, and desperation can spiral out of control. Number 8, the 1919 Black Sox scandal. The 1919 Black Sox scandal shook the foundation of the MLB to the core and remains a cautionary tale about greed and corruption. The Chicago White Sox, heavy favorites to win the World Series against the Cincinnati Reds, were accused of intentionally throwing the series in exchange for payouts from gamblers. The scandal wasn't revealed immediately, but when the truth came out, it rocked the baseball world. 8 players, including the legendary Shoeless Joe Jackson, were implicated and ultimately banned for life, despite being acquitted in a court of law. Jackson's involvement remains controversial. His .375 batting average in the series suggested he played his best. This controversy led to the establishment of the role of the Commissioner of Baseball, with Kennesaw Mountain Landis taking the job to clean up the sport. The Black Sox scandal is a stark reminder of the consequences of prioritizing personal gain over the integrity of the game. Number 7, Lance Armstrong and the doping scandal. Lance Armstrong was once a symbol of perseverance and triumph, a cancer survivor who achieved the impossible by winning 7 consecutive Tour de France titles. For years, he was untouchable, fiercely denying allegations of doping and attacking anyone who questioned him. But the house of cards came tumbling down in 2012 when the USADA revealed a meticulously orchestrated doping scheme involving Armstrong and his team. His fall from grace was dramatic. He was stripped of all of his titles, lost millions in sponsorships, and became a pariah in the world of sports. Armstrong's 2013 confession during a highly publicized interview with Oprah Winfrey provided closure for some but reopened wounds for others. His story is not just about cheating, it's about betrayal, manipulation, and a toxic pursuit of victory at all costs. Number 6, Deflategate. Deflategate became one of the most polarizing stories in NFL history. During the 2015 AFC Championship game, the New England Patriots were accused of deflating footballs below the legal pressure limit to gain an advantage in the cold weather. The Patriots dismantled the Indianapolis Colts 45 to 7, but the controversy overshadowed their dominant performance. The NFL launched an investigation, and the results were a circus. Tom Brady, the Patriots quarterback, was accused of being generally aware of the deflation, leading to a 4 game suspension. The team was fined $1 million and lost draft picks. Patriots fans cried foul, while critics argued that the punishment didn't go far enough. The saga put a spotlight on Brady's legacy and divided fans for years. Even after winning additional Super Bowls, the shadow of Deflategate continues to follow Brady and the Patriots. Number 5, the FIFA corruption scandal. For decades, whispers of corruption surrounded FIFA, soccer's governing body, but the full extent of the rot wasn't exposed until 2015. A U.S. Department of Justice investigation revealed a web of bribery, money laundering, and fraud involving FIFA officials. These officials had allegedly taken millions in bribes to influence decisions, including World Cup hosting rights for Russia in 2018 and Qatar in 2022. The scandal led to the arrest of dozens of officials and the resignation of FIFA president Sepp Blatter. Though reforms were promised, many believe FIFA's reputation is irreparably damaged. For fans, the scandal confirmed long held suspicions about the sport's leadership and cast doubt on the integrity of its biggest events. Number 4, Barry Bonds in the steroid era in baseball. Barry Bonds is both a legend and a lightning rod. As the all time leader in home runs, his statistics are unmatched, but his career is forever linked to baseball's steroid era. The Balco investigation revealed Bonds' involvement in performance enhancing drug use, sparking a nationwide debate about whether his records should be celebrated or questioned. The steroid era tarnished an entire generation of players, with names like Mark McGuire, Sammy Sosa, and Alex Rodriguez also under scrutiny. Bonds, however, remains the face of the controversy. His exclusion from the Hall of Fame has fueled passionate arguments on both sides, leaving his legacy as one of the most complicated in sports history. Number 3, the Malice at the Palace. The Malice at the Palace wasn't just a brawl, it was a full blown disaster. What started as a scuffle between the Indiana Pacers and the Detroit Pistons escalated when a fan threw a drink at Ron Artest, prompting him to charge into the stands. Chaos ensued as players fought with fans, and the scene became a PR nightmare for the NBA. Artest received the longest suspension in league history, while several other players faced lengthy bans. The incident led to stricter security measures at games and sparked a larger conversation about player fan interactions. Even today, it stands as a stark reminder of how quickly things can spiral out of control between players and fans. Number 2, the Russian doping scandal. Russia's state sponsored doping program wasn't just a scandal, it was a full scale operation designed to cheat the system. Whistleblowers revealed how Russian athletes used performance enhancing drugs across multiple sports, with the government officials actively covering up. The fallout was enormous. Russia was banned from competing under its flag at the Olympics, and hundreds of athletes were disqualified. The scandal not only exposed the lengths to which some countries will go for success, but also highlighted the flaws in global anti doping efforts. Number 1, the O.J. Simpson trial. O.J. Simpson's murder trial transcended sports, becoming one of the most watched and debated legal cases in American history. A former NFL superstar and beloved public figure, Simpson was accused of murdering his ex wife Nicole Brown Simpson and her friend Ron Goldman. The trial, dubbed the trial of the century, captivated the nation. It touched on race, celebrity, and media sensationalism, dividing public opinion like few events before or since. Though Simpson was acquitted, the civil trial that followed found him liable for the deaths, further muddying the waters of his legacy. To this day, the case remains a cultural flashpoint, emblematic of the intersection between sports, fame, and the justice system. And that wraps up our countdown of the biggest controversies in sports history. These moments may not be the most glamorous, but they remind us of the complex, sometimes messy reality of the games we love. Thanks for listening to the Frank DeLano Show. Please don't forget to subscribe and share your thoughts on today's episode. Until next time, remember all sports, all eras, all the time.